Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining. Hi, Divine. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. It was really kind. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok, YouTube. I'm live this summer on Sundays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays, for sure. So these are the days. Sometimes I pop in on different times, so please check out my socials. I always announce it in my member boardship on TikTok, so if you didn't join, then please join. Okay, this is the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific question to be picked. I do them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can, so if I can see your question, then I pick. I'm live on YouTube as on TikTok, so I do different screens. If you want a 5-minute dedicated heartfelt message on a question, then please read the instructions down below. And we always start with the collective. Of course, you can buy my book. You can see everything on the left of my screen. It's called A Heartfelt Guidance Practice Book from me, holding your hand, guiding you in 8 steps to find yourself, your heart again, and understand how spirituality can help you navigate, so things get better for you, easier. Knowledge is key, you know, knowledge is key, and it's all heart connected. So hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, let's start doing the collective of today. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Just need to align some screens here. Yeah, got it. Okay, let's start. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. Okay, we're starting with 2 cards today in this beautiful collective. Spirits are saying today that we need to concentrate on a message. So today, tomorrow, one of these days, a message will come, and it's like really close. So when I get that card, is often in 3 days, like focusing on. So in 3 days, we're gonna get a message to move forward, and then we're like, moving what? Something that we are manifesting, something that we are dreaming of, something that we desperately feel that we deserve and should have already, but not see it yet physically, but really feel that we have it, that we deserve it, that we work for it. Will come a message to move closer to that, and with that message you will able to get whatever you want. That is maybe like a bridge too far, you know, like this is what I want, but I don't know yet how. I don't know. I know that I deserve it. I know that this feeling is mine. I know that this life should be mine, or this kind of job, or this kind of salary, or this should be mine, but I don't know how to get there. A message is coming there. Only when you believe you deserve it. So it's really, really, really important to really deserve it. So what I'm picking up on, it's connected to anything to do with love, anything to do with career, and anything to do with mourning. So if you need something from a situation of a person to get closure, whatever you feel you deserve, it's coming to you. So we don't need to focus on that. We don't need to use it as an excuse not to move forward, because it's coming. And the importance is, once you have that message, you'll know how to move forward. And the only lesson that Spirit wants you to understand is that you should realize you never needed that message anyway. Because if you just accepted it, or trust Spirit that you get what you deserve, even you thought that that was it, but if Spirit took that away or didn't give it, that you didn't need it, that will give you peace, that will give you strength, that will let you like rise above, because you all are beautiful, beautiful human beings, loving from the heart, only wanting the best for everybody. But it starts with the best for you. And when you go to that step from always wanting the best for others and realizing that was not the best for you, and you start like caring about you and taking the reins and start putting boundaries and start saying, I deserve, you know, I'm, you will have to create clarity for people. You will have to create maybe a problem for people because they were so lazy or they were so easy relying on your heart or on your physical being or on your finances or your kindness to move forward in their life and not just use it as an example and an awakening moment like, aha, so somebody can love me, somebody can care for me, somebody can, and now I need to give that to myself. I need to create that, and that person that walked that into me or that situation, I should praise that because I see what I didn't know I could have and I'm going to create it myself. No, they just ride on your energy. Because the moment you choose for your heart, or you say no, or you say I need distance, or I need to focus on myself, if somebody doesn't love you, they will not be happy with you. If they love you, they will be so happy for you because you gave that to them, and now you're taking that away and you're going to give it to yourself. People who love you, who wants the best for you, they will root, they will help you, they will want you, and they want to be a part of your coping mechanism, and they will be like so thrilled that you're moving on forward. So anybody who has doubts, anybody who's pushing you down, anybody who's trying to feel guilty choosing for yourself, are they friends now knowing that? So Spirits is saying it's a very, very important moment at this moment. And these are lessons that you learned already before, but you didn't have the courage or you didn't have the proof to pick up and to choose you. And Spirit doesn't have a body. We're the only humans have a body, so we can take action in this realism called Earth on this rock. So again, it's an opportunity, it's a message. It's up to you if you want to deal with it or not. But Spirits are saying, do you want to live your life in defeat? Do you want to think you have friends, but they're not? Do you want to think that you're loved, but it's not? Do you want to, this is the question. Do you want to wake up? Do you want better? Do you feel that you deserve better? Then the first thing is to realize it, because when you realize it, you know what you have and you know what you don't have. And that's fine. And it can be very scary. And I totally get that, people. But it can't be worse than where you are now. And from now, not seeing that or not understanding that or not accepting that you are the most important being in your life and you need to care for you, and everything you have abundance of, you share with others, because putting out is returning. That's a law of attraction. Spirit has your back. Always had your back. But maybe you didn't listen. Maybe you said to an opportunity you didn't act because you felt guilty, or somebody guilt you out of it, or somebody drained you, or somebody whatever. So the most important at this moment, to get the max out of this message and have the beautiful thing that is waiting for you, and you get a message to get there and you totally deserve it because you went through hell and back, is boundaries. Boundaries, people. We need to have boundaries. We need to prioritize ourselves, and from there, that beginning, what we have abundance of, by prioritizing ourselves, we share. But we're not open for deceit. We're not giving something that we go hungry, we go poor, we are scared, we lose. We really gonna put ourselves first. And that's the message of today, of this beautiful collective. That's really a strong one, people. Hello everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you for being here. I'm seeing Nunu, I'm seeing Bella, I'm seeing Mama T, I'm seeing Veronica, I'm seeing Divine. Thank you. Hello everybody. Welcome to my live on this beautiful Sunday. Hope everybody's doing great in the summer holidays. I will be live on Sunday, Wednesday and Friday for sure. If I pop up in between, then I'll let that know on my message board on TikTok. So please be a member of that, so you'll get that message, so you'll know about that. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question. Okay, if you want a heartfelt message, then please go to my bio. In my link tree, all and everything is explained. Hi Duke, thank you for chat. sharing your Sunday with me. Thank you, and everybody else who's in the live. Thank you all for being here and sharing your beautiful energy. Ooh, Veronica, thank you. That's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful one. Okay, mini reads are for free. I choose them at random, no guarantee. But at this moment, thank you, Veronica. You're on my list. You're my number 2, okay? I'm going to start with D. Hi, D. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hope everybody who has not a great Sunday and needs some guidance, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. I'm going to start with Desma, okay? Let's start with a heartfelt message for Desma. I'll be back for minis after that. Okay, Desma. Hi, Shasha. You were right. All reached out randomly. I ended up in his new town in the weekend. He opened up, but still very guarded. My trust issues are still there. What was his true feelings when we reunited? Confused, but protecting myself. Okay, got you. Oh my God, girl. But you were informed. I'm so happy for you. Can you imagine you didn't even know about it? I think that would even be worse. Because now you kept your eyes, nose, ears open. And you just want to check. You didn't miss out on anything. Got you, girl. Got you. I'm so proud of you. Okay, what is his true feeling when you reunite? Okay, let's see what he thought. Okay, he's a very possessive and jealous person. Okay, so when you were not reunited, it really hit him that he couldn't like live with himself, knowing that you would maybe like somebody or give them attention, or somebody would like chase you away or something, or take you away. So the distance made him crazy, not knowing anything. So that's the importance that happened before that. Then reuniting with you, the truly feeling was that you're amazing, and he 100% wants to continue with you. He manifested that in between time, so he feels like, okay, manifesting that when he was feeling so scared and troubled and not knowing, and then having this great moment, because you said I'm protecting myself, but that person didn't see that, because emotionally you were like very kind, very supportive, and very like understanding. So that protection, they didn't see that. They just saw you open-minded as you are, just accepting that. So what he figured out in the reunitement that even wanted him to move forward more and prioritize you is that you say to yourself, so you didn't do anything that he would feel annoyed or ashamed, and he felt that you maybe suffered a bit of him not connecting with you, or that I was not able to communicate with each other. So what I'm seeing is that he's like, his idea is that you are a straight person. You don't just like jump from one into the other. So that gave him some like, hi, you know, this is serious. Secondly, I like this person so much, so luckily that person is serious, so I can like relax, and this person is showing that they care about me, they're emotionally still vulnerable to me, and I think they really missed me. So that's what these aha moments were. These 3 is what I'm getting. Okay, so now what's the plan in his perception? So that's how he came across. Thank you, Stacy, for the roses. Is that he believes that whatever happened, it did have an effect on this relationship. So he's a bit realistic. He thinks that it's to do with pain from the past. He believes that it's to do with your pain of the past and his pain of the past, and then you running together created that 2 people who were not their all and being 100% their best, at their best, because they're still like coping with past stress or wounds or uncertainties. So what I'm picking up on is that this person is trying to like find an answer that it's okay that it went that way, and that is it. Idea is that it makes you stronger. So the question is, what do you want out of this? He believes that this relationship is stronger than ever with whatever you went through. He believes that you are this perfect person, and he believes that if he treats you well, you will finally choose him and settle down with him. So he got more strengths. He's more like, I'm great, I'm beautiful, I'm good, I have things to offer. Because that was his question. He thought that you disconnecting from him, he would realize that he wasn't the right person for you. He wasn't the right fit. And how you came across connecting with each other is that for him, aha moment that he meant something to you, seriously. And how he think all this is because of your actions, your physical actions. So any physical action that it comes from a place that he feels like you want to take care of him, that's how he manifests this whole story. If that's correct, then you're showing, and his interpreted of your actions are one-on-one. But that's only you who knows, you know? Getting that if you dare to pursue him, you need to really know one thing. He loved me again, but just draining because I feel he will just ghost again. Yeah, and that's the thing that I'm getting to. Totally. That's why you're so on point, and I'm so proud of you. I'm getting that the new beginning, he sees it as a new beginning, and he sees it as it's going to be fruitful, but he's very selfish. And the ghosting doesn't mean that he doesn't want you anymore or is not interested in you. It's just that something else is more important to him. The problem is once he feels like you need him more, and that he didn't know that from the beginning, by reconnecting, that gave him this idea that I just told, how he thinks that you really need him and you really care about him and that you really want him, and so that will create in the future, if you can't turn that around, that feeling, and that's what I'm saying, because you show physical actions of caring, of taking care of somebody, they think that you need them, and he's a person that thinks about me, and I want to get the most out of life. And this is the King of Pentacles. It means that they don't have these emotions, you know, they're not happy that you are proud of them. They just go for the quick wins. If they can get something physically, they'll just forget about you, and they think that you will wait around. And that is what I see in the cards, and that's against with what you manifested. You manifested a team. You want to be on a team, and you want that both carried their back. And I do see that this is possible in this relationship, but not on this point with the story that he made in the reunitement. So how do you if you are interested in it, how do you turn it around? And the importance of it all is to not give them the feeling that yes, you love them, and yes, emotionally you like them, that you can give, but that you're not settling for something physically if it doesn't require your check boxes, because that's not what he can offer you at this moment. So he rather, instead of being selfish and want to grow on the selfish ladder and forget you and then think you will wait around for his own needs, he should get the feeling that he needs to do that to win you over, to get you, you know, that's, and when you can bring those two together, then I see possibilities. Can't do that again, it's broke me, boundaries need to set, what's made and finally set. Yeah, so the only way to undo boundaries or to move or to do anything physical as giving this person something or whatever is also the advice, as you're so spot on, I'm so proud of you, is you just don't move further than friendship until this person gets it in their head that you will never settle down for physicality, that this person go by at this moment, because you know, love is one thing, but we also have personal goals to achieve in this physical life. And if that person only wants to achieve their own physical goals and think you will just like dangle along, this is not a connection we need. So I don't know if you want to put that energy in that, I'm seeing you need to take a step back and consider that. But in the meantime, this is going to be a hard egg. If you don't make that change in his thinking process or his realization, I'm seeing that what you're scared of could be reality. So it's not a no at all, but there are still some things to work on. There's still some things that you need to bring across. There is still some communication that needs to be done. Why did he decide now to even reach out to me after many months of ghosting? Because he realized that you maybe would have another interest, that you were not available anymore. And at that moment, when he went for his solo act and thought, okay, now I can give her attention and she will join, he started being panicking because you were not like jumping on this situation, that maybe you had another interest. And that's what he never thought about. So the problem is, if he doesn't understand that you didn't have another interest or still was waiting for him, that's his conclusion, he'll just do it again. Because he will always reach out again. That's for certain. But when he's ghosting you, he's just going after his personal physical growth, and he doesn't care what you want or what us want. It's what me wants, and that needs to change. And if that thing doesn't change, my girl, it's just gonna be a broken situation again in the future, because this person thinks you're just gonna wait too long. So that was your 10 minutes. Let's check for a oracle card on this situation. Take care of yourself. See, you need to get that message across before you raise those boundaries or change them a bit. So good luck, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. You felt it. You put your boundaries. He made something else out of it. There's room to change that. And if you can change that, that's amazing, because you could have amazing time together. But as long as he doesn't get that, you just keep building walls, girl. Yes, totally. So proud of you. Thank you so much for your trust. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work on and off for 30 years. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok this summer period on Sunday, Wednesday and Friday for sure. If you want to know the dates and times, then please be a member of my TikTok member board, because that's where I post my times when I go live. This is the only place where I do mini free reading. So if you want a mini, first name and specific question, okay? They are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can, okay? Divine, who is coming in love? And I'm looking for Veronica. You want a heartfelt message that I just did, and you need to go to my bio on TikTok. First and second option in my link tree will explain you. Sweetie, I'm seeing that the next love will come out of a friendship connection, okay? Divine Shamishra 934. Okay, got you. Veronica, let's start doing your heartfelt message. Hi, Shasha. Thank you so much for the helpful reading from the other day. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you always. Right now, I'm going through a tower moment and I'm anxious. Oh, I'm so anxious. I was hoping to hear from my guides and my mom. I ended up telling my dad. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I made an appointment for divorce consultant. I wasn't planning on telling him until after the consultation, but I just kind of spilled it out. He was asking me direct questions about my marriage, and I told him personal things I never told him before. He was silent, and I think it really upset him. He wants me to hold off on the consultation for now because he thinks he needs time to process all of this. I get that. Even though it was something I was going to do on my own, I felt it was best to tell the lawyer I will reach out to him at a later time. How did my dad feel when I told him about what's going on in my marriage? He told me that he wants to talk to me face to face about it. Is he upset or angry with me? Does he want to help me? I'm worried it didn't go the right thing. Oh my God, girl. Okay, let's check. What's going on? What's going on in that department? Okay, the thing is that your dad doesn't know anything that is going on. So it's like an explosion in his face. He thinks that that's what he's going to come with, or why he wants to talk face to face with you. He just wants to know how long this is going on. He needs opinion, or how it was put on him, or how he was confronted with it. It's like something happened, and that's the straw that breaks the back. And you just like spilled everything out of high emotions. Yeah. So at this moment, this person just doesn't know if it's like one of a kind moment, and you just like need to like rehash everything and throw everything out there, and then once it's all out there, don't do anything that you can't turn back, any mistakes or whatever. And he thinks, yeah, when you go to a lawyer, they want to earn money, so they will like push you to get a divorce. So that's why he's not wanting you to divorce. He doesn't want you. He's just scared, because with his information that something happened, and that you go like totally the other way, and you just like, this is it. He doesn't know how seriously what the consequences are. That's what I'm getting. I don't know, but he believes that you're quite like naive, and he believes that your husband is the strength behind you, and he believes that without your husband you don't have a future, because you need him. So that's how you portray it. This is how you communicate about him. So these people have an image about your husband, is how you speak and talk about him in years, and then at once, out of the blue, they get the whole thing. It just doesn't make sense. They don't know if you lost your head or something. Or so the timeline that was coming out in your reading that I send you, this is also important for your dad before you go talk to him. Yeah. So this timeline is still important, even you're not going to the lawyer right away. I told you this timeline would be important. It's important here as well, because I don't remember my readings, but that's what your mom is saying that she told you, and I need to bring that up again. So I hope it makes sense. And I remember something about the timeline, so I think I said that. But if I didn't, then please let me know in my email. But the thing is that she wants you to have a timeline, and that's for the lawyers very important, because they need to get on board. And the same with your dad, they need to know the whole story. It's like everybody thought that this was a power couple. Everybody thought that this was it. Your mother says that your dad biggest fear is to leave his baby girl in this world without a man, because they believe that without a man you're lost, or you're like incapable to survive or something. They have this old idea of old mentality. Secondly, they believe that the youth, that's your age, that's not the youth anymore, but for them, they give up like really quickly, because that's what's said on TikTok and on internet and on all this social media. So the thing is that he believes that something went wrong, and then at once you give up and you don't like understand the consequences. And he believes that your husband did a lot, and that you're very thankful for them and everything. And then at once he's the mean guy, he's the villain. So what I'm picking up on is you need to start first from the beginning. You need just to go and sit there and say, listen, I'm just going to explain you the story with the dates and the facts. And one thing I want from you is just listen. That's where you need to start, girl. That's where it all's going to make sense. That's how you're going to get him on board, because his thing now, he rather have you swallow it, because when he saw you in all these years, he didn't see the insults. He saw you having a great life, having your daughter, and having a beautiful life as a woman. So they will always choose the guy's side, because you put him out there as a hero. Do you get it? So in this whole story, I hit everything. Yeah. So you need to understand that you hiding that from them is already painful, because it means that what can they trust and not trust? That's the problem here. You hiding them to protect them works against you now, because what is true? That's why your mother is saying again, you need to make a timeline. You need to come with some proof. Your dad needs to know something about a doctor or something, so he will be on board, and then he will be hurt and scared of leaving you there, and then he becomes in a protection mode, and then he will go for you. But you need to get him there. And at this moment, how can you build a bridge? Because in two ways you were lying to them, and now maybe you're lying also. They don't know that. So the thing is that, you know, your dad wants a peace life. He thought that your brother was one of a headache situation, but financially he's doing great. And he thought that you were fine because you had your husband, and he could, like, you know, the last part of his life, just take some breath and be like happy and think that he was a good parent and like celebrate life, because on paper he could check those boxes. But in reality now it's falling apart. And it was falling apart a long time ago, because if you would be honest when the abuse was happening to your parents, they would come and protect you, and you didn't. So whatever they, when you come with a timeline and they know, they will feel like also not a good parent because you didn't trust him to tell them. So you put him like out of nowhere in a very, very difficult situation. That's what your mother is telling me, and the cards are telling that I need to listen to your mom because she knows him best. But one thing is the most important to know, that your dad loves you like crazy and loves your daughter like crazy, and that whatever happens now, that you shouldn't worry, and just understand that this is part of the process. You get, yes, I got it, sweetie, I got it. Yeah, so, but even in the shock afterwards, you get the second part, what I'm telling you. So the importance of it all is, you brought it out, see it as you finally are being truthful to yourself. By telling your dad, you are turning truthful. And I don't know if you heard the collective of today, and if you didn't, please go to my YouTube channel and rewind, or after the live, my whole life will be on the YouTube channel, and that is in the beginning. You need to start with cleaning up ship and being straight, and then start growing boundaries and start stopping giving things that you don't have abundance of. And from that space, yeah, but you need to understand that people will not get you and not will jump straight on board because they don't know. So the second step that you brought it, that's amazing, and I'm very proud of you, and your mom is like jumping up and down. But to get him on board, you need to start from the beginning. You need to go there and don't wait too long, because otherwise it starts creating a story on their own. Because then he's worried something's wrong with you, and then he's going to use maybe your husband to control you or whatever. That's what your mom is saying. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's are the fears that your mom is giving me. So the thing is, you need to go and sit and start saying, you know, I need to talk to you, and you need to listen to me, and I'm going to tell you step by step. That was your 10 minutes, so I hope it answered your question. Anyhow, the cat is out of the bag, girl. I'm so happy for you. So sleep on it, how are you going to tell the story, because you only have one chance, and just prepare yourself. I'm going to his house tomorrow to talk. Yes, and prepare yourself on it. Yes, it is. So all by all, proud of you, girl. Proud of you, girl. Good for you, finally, because that will help the manifestations happen once we are true to the world and to ourselves. And that's the step you did. Okay, next is Shirley. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. This summer, I'll be live on Sunday, on Wednesday, and on Fridays. And sometimes I pop up in the middle, the timelines and so on. If you want to know, you need to be a member of my TikTok board on my TikTok account. So that's where I post my live, so then you don't miss it. So if you didn't do that, then please do so. You're very welcome. This is the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific questions. I only pick the people who give me a lot of energy, so please do that. They are at random. No guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can, okay? If you want a heartfelt message that I just did for Veronica, then please go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First and second option in my link trees are ways to get yourself there. And you can also read the information down below on YouTube in my bar, okay? Next is Shirley. Shirley, where are you, sweetie? Please let me know where you're at. Shirley! I'm looking for Shirley. Okay, while I'm waiting for Shirley, let's do some minis. Let's see. Love Marie. What can I look forward to this week? I'm looking for Shirley. Shirley, are you in? I'm seeing commitments. This is the week of taking commitments. Yes, let's go to Shirley. Okay, got you, girl. Tandal has been texting and calling and stalking my social media all week. But today I sent him a message joking about something and he ticked me. I thought we were past the weird phase. What was that about? I don't like confusion, or maybe he was occupied. Where are we heading? Okay, let's see what's going on. You want to know what's going on, girl. I get that. Weird reaction. Weird reaction. Let's check what Spirit has to say on this. Let's see. What does Daniel think about you? Let's see first how he sees you, if that's okay with you. Okay, at this moment, I'm seeing that he sees you as you're really like getting to him. You are creating sleepless nights for him. Yeah, it's like you're all the time. It's like wherever he goes, things reminds him of you. People are talking about you. Things you did together, it's like coming back to him. So it's like spirits are making him crazy. I don't know if they can, but they're doing that. And for sure, if they couldn't, now I believe they can. Because this guy is like, what? So he doesn't know what to do with this feeling. He feels like he's torn. He wants to know what it means. So he needs to know why you're in his head, why he's thinking of you, why are you arising in his dreams, why. He needs to know why, and that's why he reached out. Is it because you are in pain and you are soulmates or whatever, and that's why he's thinking about you, or what? That's what I'm getting. So he needed to know why you are in his life, not physically, tormenting him. And he's not going to be honest about that, because I'm getting that he's just chit-chatting and then trying to get to this answer on his own. It's not like he's going to put it like straight to your face. I've been manifesting. Okay, so you are doing that. Oh, and I know, you're great manifester. You're such a great manifester. So, yeah. So, what I'm getting is that why the communication like stopped is because next step is physical connection. So spirits are saying, do you want to move forward with this or don't you? The ball is in your hand, so you should push to a physical encounter, and because otherwise we're just gonna have this texting whenever he needs something, texting when it's a problem, texting when he needs like to know something so he can have his life, and that's not fair, because you're all the time like being texted out of the blue, getting just, he's taking information he needs and then just, yeah, ghost you. So knowing that you're annoying this person and having an impact on their life only when you're not physically together, what's gonna happen when you meet? Has been filtering with me. I'm just like, what the hell? Flirting with me, what the hell? Yeah, so you should take it to the next step, is what I'm seeing in the cards, and take it like to the next physical level. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining, sweetie. So, hope you're doing great. So, what I'm picking up on is you need not to end up in this kind of flirty, without physical referee, you know? Because you're... Oh, I'm so sorry, Debbie. I'm doing great. Yes, it's holiday. And it's weather finally dropped a bit in temperature. So I'm doing great, sweetie. So what I'm getting is there is love between you both. you need to remember, Tendel is acting this way because he loves you. You are questioning everything because you love him. So why don't we just get physically together and start from that spot? You love each other, both. Stop thinking, stop behaving, stop manufacturing things. Your manifestation came true because you love him and you feel you deserve him and you want a version of him. So stay in that energy, and that version is not a person that is texting you out of the blue and not because they need information, because they're figuring out something before they dare to believe in it and they dare to see the reality that they love you too, because that's the tower moment that he needs to hit, is that he loves you. Because when we both love each other, this is a total different situation. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. Let's see what oracle card I'm getting on that reading. Stop complaining. Yeah. And that's more about him in this situation, and you not picking up or sticking it out if somebody's not being honest with you. Yes, you're getting somewhere for sure. Yeah, because you both love each other. So the outcome of that is only positive. The weight and the endurance and how much like pain it should be instead of fun, that's up to how you move along. But this is nothing wrong. This is really good. So good for you, girl. So think about it. You shouldn't think about it because you love him. You love him. Just say it in the mirror. I love Tendel. If you dare, my little sweetie. But good for you. I'm happy if you love him and he's finally reconnecting and everything's going well. And we had to wait for such a long time, but finally we're moving forward. I mean, that's a blessing, no? That's amazing. Good for you. You played your cards well. Sitting duck. You did well. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. If you want a heartfelt message as I just did, then please go to my bio. That's my picture. First and second option in my link trees explain you how to get on that list. If you want a free reading, that's possible, there are minis, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Okay, let's start doing some minis. Sophia 8432 from YouTube. Hello, Shasha. Will I eventually glow up physically working on myself? Let's check. I'm getting yes. Just keep going. And you will find, you will become the person you really are. And the second step, you will attract like-full people and form real emotional connections, and that's something you want, and that's why you're doing this. So yeah. Miss Aquarius. Hi Shasha, will my relationship with F last long? Yeah, what is long? That spirit, they have different timelines, sweetie. What I'm seeing is that it's just like, it can be long because there are moments you don't talk to each other and then you reconnect. Do you count those moments as being in a relationship with him or not? If you count them with being in a relationship, then yes. Hello, Shasha. Hi, T. Thank you for being my #1 viewer. How does my husband feel about me? What had heated argument yesterday? Okay, got you. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, what I feel like he setback. Thank you for the gift, sweeties. I really appreciate it. It feels like it's a setback. He feels like he thought it would be easier to reunite, but did realize now that there are more issues than he was prepared to deal with, to see and to understand. At this moment, yeah, he's quite frustrated because he thought you were both on a different stage, and for sure you. So at this moment, he feels like you need to start over again. So confused. That's what I'm getting. Confused. And it sees it as a setback. Rikela, thank you for being my #2 viewer. General message. Let's check for you. Let's see. I'm getting... Oh, you need to start acting. Talking about it, thinking about it, complaining to others about it, that's one thing. But that stage is over. So if you want something, if you're upset about something, the power of now is in your hands, and you can make it the difference. You can, but you need to do it yourself. You need to ask, you need to act, you need to believe. On these three kind of energies, you'll get a result. Just by waiting, not trusting it, and whining is not how you're going to get there. So this is an amazing message, because you have the power to move, to act, and have something you really want. Debbie, do you have a love message from my person, please? My special friend is quite, don't know why. Okay, got you. Let's check. My pleasure, sweetie. Okay, it feels like like something was failed you, you failed him. It's like everything is failed. So he doesn't want to connect with you, because then failure, or he feels failure, or he's connected with failure and he doesn't want to deal with it. So it's just like doing different things. So it's somebody that doesn't like want to deal with reality. So it's a bit, you know, the scary fox. That's really what I'm getting, this scary fox. So hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here. I do this work 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. This summer I'm live on Sundays, Wednesdays and Friday for sure. And sometimes other days, but those are for sure. If you want to know my times and so on, then please become a member of my TikTok board, because that's the place where I post that. Okay. If you want a mini for free, that's the only place where I do them, on TikTok as on YouTube. So first, name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. And for sure, if you give me a lot of energy, I'll pick your question. I'm an energy reader. If you want a 5-minute heartfelt message on a question, then please go to my bio. First and second option, my link explains how to get that kind of message, or read the instruction on YouTube down below. Okay, next. Who's next? What should I do make my relationship work with F? Miss Aquarius. Let's check. Threes are minis, so keep your questions specific. You can ask as many as you want. You need to give it a break, Miss Aquarius. It's like you need some fresh air. You need like a time out. You need to really like reevaluate what you're putting in this relationship and who this person really is. You have this great heart and you think the best of everybody, but you know, it can be a great person, but if physically he's showing weakness, then you need to assume that at this moment this person is not the best they are, or the best version of themselves. So you need to be okay with what you're getting. I mean, you're living a physical life. You have a physical body. So that's something you need to realize first. And once you realize that, then you're more like real about this relationship, and then you can manifest change or whatever, or manifest something better. But it starts with reality. Reality. Sumita, when will Matteo and I communicate? Let's check, sweetie. At this moment, I'm not seeing that person communicating with you, because that person is doing anything and everything without not wanting, it doesn't want to do that. So it's running away from that responsibility. Dukes. Mimi, anything for me? Let's check. Thank you for being my top 2 viewers, sweetie. Mimi, I'm getting better alone than in bad company. I mean, no, a message from my dad today, please. Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check. Hi, Latifa. Happy Sunday, sweetie. Okay, your dad is saying to me, like, you're not realizing spirit is spicy. Yeah, for sure, Mimi. So what I'm picking up on is that your dad feels like you don't know what your values are and what your rights are in this world. And that's why you're always thinking that you need somebody, or you don't feel like comfortable moving forward and creating something in this physical life. Because so the first step he's telling me to tell you is to know your rights, to know what is yours, to know what is right and what is wrong. And if somebody's not obeying that, what you can do about it, what are physically possible, because you will be amazed what you can create for yourself and what your rights are and how to pursue and to get what you need. Hello, Alia. Hello, please. Does my husband still involve with me or choose his baby mama over? I'm confused. Okay, let's see what I'm getting on that. I'm getting that he's still choosing you. So relax. That's what I'm getting. So I don't know which signs you're picking up, or some anxiety from the past is kicking in, but you should just relax. Hi, sweetie. Paige, may I have a message for my business, please? Of course, Paige. Let's check. What am I getting for your business? Again, cool, relax. Everything is gonna be fine. That's the card I'm getting. So your business just needs a break. Maybe you're like over putting too much energy in it. Maybe it's like a bit slow because you need to take care of yourself, or you need to give something else in your life priority. So I would just like believe that that's okay and just let it be what it is, and start seeing what spirit wants you to tackle first before they see that you have more time or more, you need more revenue out of that business. Mehmet got too excited. I'm emailed M about the website I'm building. What does he think of me and it? Oh, that's really happy you're doing those steps, girl. Great. Fantastic. I'm so proud of you. Okay, he believes that whatever you're building is like so out of your comfort zone. And he believes that he can like, first he believes that it's out of the comfort zone. So that's like a bit like, ooh, but then he can like dig it because he thinks it's gonna bring rewards, and he believes that he can like get those rewards too. So I'm getting positive. Stacy, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Will Sean and I reconcile? Let's check, sweetie, what I'm getting on that question. I'm getting yes, if you take the approach of just smiling and being happy. I'm getting that whatever is going on, it's like a small setback, but that's it. So I wouldn't like put too much like on this, and when you reconcile, like keep a grudge. This is just like a minor setup in your long relationship that you will both keep enduring together and embarking on it, because I do see that you both love each other a lot. Of course, if you feel like you deserve something else, you're the only one here with a physical body, you can do whatever you want, but I don't see you both abandoning ship. No. Olive Santiago, hi sweetie, happy Sunday. Thank you for joining on YouTube. What is in store for me in July? Happy Sunday. Yeah, happy Sunday. My pleasure, Stacy. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Don't care if you don't like me. Yeah. Who was that? I'm just missing somebody. Who was I reading? Everything is jumping around so quickly, I don't remember. How was I reading? Oh yeah, I was reading what is happening. It's like thank you, Samita. Yeah. It was somebody on TikTok, a message from TikTok that I had to accept. What I'm picking up on is, sweetie, that this moment for you is like you're gonna get confirmation that your way of thinking or your decisions you made in the past were fruitful, were the right ones. So Oliver Santiago, it's like you're gonna get some strengths out of it. People will say, yeah, you were right. People will get back on board even they doubt you. People will give you more opportunities. They trust you because you went through with that. So it's like you can finally like reap the rewards with the heavy lifting that you did on your own. Kiara, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Are Mark and I done for good romantically? Okay, sweetie, let's check what I can pick up on that. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting better alone than in bad company, and I'm getting that this person wasn't a great company. So I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm really, really sorry. I feel your loss. I feel heaviness, but I do see somebody amazing coming in, like in a very short time. So, oh, great, sweetie. You can. So yeah, no worry. Just go to my bio, first and second option in my link tree if you want a 5-minute dedicated, or you just put your first name and specific question and I pick them at random, and those are free, but they are minis, okay? The other ones are 5 minutes. Virgo Moon, how are you? What is the future for me and Scorpio guy? May I have a guidance, please? Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check. I'm seeing that you keep moving forward together in a matter, and I do see you both being happy at the end of it all, but it's just takes time, and the progression takes like baby steps. So having a future with Scorpio guys is in the cards. I do see that, and when that happens, it's gonna be like amazing. But getting to that point takes a lot of time, and its progression is like really, really slow. So know that. Doja. Hello, Sasha. What's the energy around my car, please? When will it be fixed? Oh my God. You also. I have a car ready for 1 year at the garage, so I get it. I pulled also cards on that one, so I'm on board with that. It's gonna take us still some time. It's like this person, it's like not prioritizing it. I'm getting that it's like they're not seeing it as a priority. So it's gonna take longer than you think. So be aware of that. Debbie Yen, will he talk with me about it? I'm stressed because I don't hear him. Of course, I get you, sweetie. Let's figure that out. I'm not seeing that person talking to you because he's in that stage, as I told you before. And when they're in that stage, they don't have like an awareness of time. So they can like not talk to you for a month for it and then think of you, and they just thought that they talked 3 days ago with you. It's like this person doesn't really like focus on it or register time. I don't know why, but that's what I've got. Paige, will we move in the next 12 months or stay living in our current home? Okay, let's check. Will you move in the next 12 months? I'm not seeing you moving in the next 12 months. I see you moving like a bit longer. That's what I'm getting. So patience is key here, sweetie. Patience is key. So you need to like figure out what is holding you back, and then figure that, solve that, and then maybe you can like take another path that will be physically quicker. I don't know, but at the moment, how you moving around? Got it, sweetie. You're next. That's the pace. That's the outcome. So it's gonna take a bit longer than a year. Could be a year and a half. Could be 2, something like that. Okay, KK, where are you, sweetie? You're getting a heartfelt message from me. Somebody else wants this kind of reading that I'm gonna do for KK. Then please go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are ways to get those kind of readings. And otherwise, just first name and specific question. Give me a lot of energy, and I'll pick you for free. Let's start doing it. Okay, I wanted to know about Sergio, son of my mom's friend. Yeah, will our path cross and maybe contact happen, or we are not meant to date and know each other, no romantic level? Okay, let's see. What's the idea of you both at this moment? Let's grab some other cards. It's what I'm getting from Spirit, and let's figure out. Okay, I'm getting that at this moment, this person is still like sorting or going through some issues of the heart, and that's the reason this person didn't reach out yet. I do see that person is intending to reach out, wants to be a part of it, but that person going through this situation, it's just not now. I'm getting that because of this person going through this heart issue, even other people are pushing towards this result of him connecting with you and asking you like for a drink or something, like maybe like a handout. They don't feel like they're up to it. They feel like they are not up to it because they feel weak. This person is like they need like to feel good in their skin. It is a risk. They feel like if they fail, and you would laugh to them, at this moment they will not like recuperate from it. So what I'm getting is that there is a future for you, but you just need to be patient enough that this person is ready to reach out and feels comfortable and healthy and happy enough to want to see if there's a connection possible. I'm curious if mom mentioned me. Yeah. Hi, Samantha. Long time no see, sweetie. Thank you for joining on this beautiful Sunday. I'm doing great, sweetie. I'm doing great. So what I'm getting is that your mom for sure is like praising you, how amazing you are, how physically you make her life like better. Or how does it I cross his mind because we don't have any contact. Yeah, so I'm getting that somebody's getting some information there, and I'm getting your mom just sees you as a valuable asset physically for him, and I think that she's talking through to somebody else about it, and that person is sharing that. So what I'm getting is that he's getting information from another female in his house, but that information is not like very clear to him. He's like, huh? Because you know women gossip, and men needs to put like the dots together. We're better at it than that. So he just gets some information that you are a person doing very good in this life, and that you are achieving a lot, and that you are like capable to take really well care of yourself, and that you're very kind and beautiful. But he doesn't know why he's getting that information. There's like nobody telling him you need to call this woman or you need to date her. So he's like, why is everybody talking about this woman? And then I do see that he knows who you are, and I see that he knows how you look like. So I think that at this moment, he's just not in a happy space. But the second moment, he will be like, okay, I need a friend here, so why not? Yeah. He always goes, yeah. And then from that friend, and that's why he will reach out, yeah, he will finally feel something, because spirit will like put a little like spice on it, or Cupido will come with his arrow, and then he will probably want to spend more time with you. And then from that space, I'm seeing that this could like run into or emerge into a nice relationship based on a friendship that is the right way to have this committed relationship. So all by all, I see that this could spark, but the problem is he has some heart issues that makes him feel uncomfortable and not happy. And how long that takes, I'm not getting any message from that, because it's an emotional thing, and I don't know, some things are still like needs to be resolved, or he needs to like believe or put himself like, yeah, understand that this is it and then move on or something. So patience is key here, sweetie. Let's pull a card, an oracle card on this reading. Let's see. I'm getting, you are lucky. So you should feel lucky that this person is going through this period on their own before they reach out. So be patient. That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much for your trust. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you want a mini free question, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want a heartfelt 5-minute question, then get yourself on that list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First, second option in my link tree explains how to get there. I think sometimes I'm being delusioned. That's my, yes, I get that. Because you see physically nothing and you feel that it is, and you need to be patient. I totally get that, girl. I totally get that. And in those moments, you need to like concentrate on things that you can like work on yourself. And you'll see that once you like concentrate on that and not use the other thing as an excuse, you'll see that the other thing will like, because if you're soulmate, as I'm seeing, mostly when you like are also like dealing with something that is like the same, and you start physically doing something about it, you will put that energy to that space as well. And then the attraction from what you put out is what you get gets stronger. And then you get in that, yeah. But physically, things gonna happen if you can like mirror this. Look inside yourself and see what you can, which part of you is going through the same struggles. It doesn't need to be the same thing, but the same struggles. And where do you can like take ownership and move on and forget and forgive. And understand your lesson and that, because often, and I know with a lot of clients, when I tell them to do that, they see progress like really quickly. Just a minute. Yes, let's see. Let's see. If you want a mini first name and specific question, I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Let's see. Samantha, where are you, sweetie? Samantha, I'm looking for Samantha. There she is. Somebody's saying funny things about me. When my nose tickles on the outside, then always somebody is saying something about me. That's spirit telling me. So who's talking behind my back here? And you can just tell me so that my nose doesn't itch. Or it's not you, somebody else probably. Let's see, Samantha, let's get your reading. Okay. You're so kind. Can you get spirit message from my father who passed away? Of course, sweetie. Of course, let's concentrate. For me, it does, yes. And for a lot of people, it does. Everybody who believes in black magic, then somebody's talking about you. 100%. And when it's like above, it's like not really painful. It's just like bragging or whatever. If it's in your nose, then it's really mean and it can hurt you. And it works like this for me. Okay, let's go to Samantha. Can you get a spirit message from your father who passed away? Let's go there. Okay. I'm getting one thing, and that's really important, and I need to tell you. And that's the number one thing that is really, 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 really important. Something amazing is coming on your path, Samantha. It's to do with Pentacles. So it means it's to do with your career. It's to do with money and abundance. It can be anything or anything that creates abundance for you. It creates a different lifestyle. So this is like a big change is coming to you. Your dad says he sees that. But you can only get it if you start saying no to things that doesn't suit you anymore. So you're getting a big opportunity, and I think it should be with your career or maybe business choice or something that in the past you wanted, but you never like 100% went for it or could do it or had knowledge for it. Arodin, let's check. Let me check. But you can only do that if you really, I'm getting a yes. It is to do with this Arodin, whatever that is. I'm getting a yes. So what I'm getting is that to do that, you need to start saying no to things that doesn't make you be 100%. Voila. Yeah. But getting that, being good at it, using that, and translate that into a different life that you should 100% are, that he believes you should have already a long time ago, because he's like a strong believer here. You need to start saying no to people and start. And the thing that he's telling me, sorry, because he's talking to me, so I really need to listen. But the thing that he's telling me is that you really need to understand that saying no, you don't need to like explain yourself. So I don't know who is holding you back and why you can't say no. And if you have difficulties to say no to, that you feel like first I need a great an explanation, and then I can say no to that. So think about that area. That's holding you back. That's the risk of not getting what you're needing. And you should just say no and feel lucky you're not a part of this drama. That's what he's telling me. So he's talking about something connected with a family drama or something that you should say no to, that you don't need a reason to say no to it. And actually, because you say no, instead of feeling guilty or not daring, thank you, Tulip, that you then, yeah, because it's gonna wear you down and it's gonna get you off that track, and your dad doesn't want you to lose that. I need to experience, yeah, drama with my brother. Okay. So you need to start saying no to that drama. You don't need an explanation to these people who want to draw you into that. It's nothing to do with you. You should feel lucky that you can just say no to, and it's not your problem. That's really the message that your dad, and he's saying that you're hearing sometimes knocking kind of sounds. That's him telling you that there's gonna be a call or a text or a message, something that you can read that will keep you awake, will not give you the rest, will not keep you prioritizing this way of life that is bringing you finally what you deserve. And yeah, you need to sleep, you need to relax, you need to breathe, so your dad is the thing that will keep you from getting what you are offered via this road, that will create you being in a physical position somewhere else better than you ever thought you could be, is this, the thing that is the drama, and that the drama is holding you awake and is not giving you the opportunity to relax and sleep correctly, take care of household. Yeah, so he wants you to know that if you say yes to this, you're giving up this opportunity, instead of saying no to that household and let them like figure it out on their own and go for that job and get that financial resources that are offered to you, that you will be in the best position ever, and then help them from there. When I always say, and I totally agree with your dad, you help people from something that you have abundance of. You're not going to help somebody that you with something you're lacking of. And this is the lesson now, sweetie. This is the lesson. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps. I hope you're gonna take the right path, because I feel, and I know you for a while, and I know you're such a great person, and you have this beautiful heart, and this is something that is finally coming. We talked about it, we manifested about it, you took some different turns because of whatever, but yeah, I know, but that's why he's so very earthly, and he knows really what is going on, because they're still like close to us. So the card that I'm getting is stop complaining and listen to your dad. So I hope you have the courage, sweetie, because I really wish you the best, because you deserve it. Remember that, and your dad believes that as well. So good luck. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here on this beautiful Sunday. Hope everybody's doing great. If you want a heartfelt messages, I just did for Samantha, and you're watching on TikTok, please go to my bio, first and second option in my link tree. My pleasure, Samantha. Are ways, explanations how to get that. If you are watching via YouTube, just read the bar below. Okay, I do minis when I'm live, so if you want a mini free reading, then get yourself put yourself your first name and specific question in the comment box. Okay, I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Okay, I'm live on TikTok as on YouTube, so I do them both. They are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. I'm an energy reader, so give me a lot of energy for sure. I'll grab your question. Tulip3111T, hello, thank you for joining on YouTube. Hello, Shasha, hope you're having a great Sunday. Yes, I do. Hope you'll have this question answered. Wanted to know if my ex Brandon regrets leaving me and the way he treated me. Thank you a lot. Okay, let's check, sweetie. What am I getting about this person? No, he doesn't. He just believes that everything is not a big deal. So this person is really not getting it. So this is really harsh to know that, because I know what happened and how you feel, in my opinion, because I feel your heart drop when you hear this message. But I'm getting that you should start to realize that this is really not a person to be with, because a person with lacking empathy on this high skill, how can you ever trust or have a child with, or your finances connected? I mean, you you run for the hills on time, or he left you and you run for the hills because you're better off without him, girl. Latifa, when do you feel positive change between me and Omar? I mean, will it be soon? Let's check, sweetie. No, I don't see that. At this moment, this person is in a kind of holiday kind of, and he's just like nothing. He doesn't care about anything than himself. So he doesn't pursue you. He doesn't care what you think of him. He doesn't care about a female and kids. He's just like, I'm gonna have a break. I'm gonna have a holiday, and I'm gonna enjoy myself like 100%. And I don't care what other people want from me, think of me, or need me. So I'm not seeing that happening. Him like changing this kind of mentality in a day, you know. So bear with that. Mama G, thank you for being my top one viewer. Please, should ask money from my dad. Will he help, please? Okay, let's check, sweetie. This is 50-50. I'm not getting an answer on that. It's a 50 yes and a 50 no. So what am I see? Okay, so you can't just ask it. If you ask it, it could be 50% yes and it could be 50% no. So we need to change that attitude. So what I'm getting from cards is, first, change your energy. And how you change that energy is that you first inhale and exhale and like calm down and like just like ground yourself first, because in the state that you are, it will be a 50-50. So your dad saying yes or no is depending how he sees you, how he feels you, and how he like balance you. Because if you are coming on this energy, he will be like, you failed, and will I bail you out this time or not? So have a story that he can't make that conclusion. Look the part that he can't make that conclusion, and have the calmness that you really are aware and not making like second guessing or out of panic stage, or he will think I bail you out and then you're gonna lose that money again and you're not learning a lesson. So you first need to find a way to change your energy that it doesn't tick those boxes, because otherwise it's a no. So you can have a yes. That's what I'm getting, if you take that all in consideration. So good luck, sweetie. Thank you. He's not with the mother of his children, and his children on holiday. I don't know where he's, but that's his, yeah, I'm getting that's no. He's just on his own. So maybe the mother with the kids went on a small vacation before. He's on his own and he's just relaxing and he doesn't care about anything. Christine, will the Afro Latino festival I'll be going to with W new friends next weekend be fun? Let's see, sweetie. Let's see what I'm picking up on that. I'm getting yes. If you take the chill approach, I feel like you can like really build yourself up and like really want to, and like really like be like a lot. So you should just think, I'm just gonna go like any other day and have some drinks and it's gonna be fine. It's like, don't expect the moon, you know, it's just having fun. Yeah, so don't have that. It's gonna be amazing then. Debbie, Yen, is he thinking differently now about us? Will we're overdo again what we did 18 plus before? Let's see. Yeah, go with the flow. 100%, girl. No, I'm not seeing that, Jenny. I'm seeing Debbie's Jen. I'm seeing it more like doubting everything. It's like that person is not self-assured anymore. It's like whatever happened in the past, they didn't think that would happen, or they didn't like see it happening, or thought that would be the outcome. So they lost trust in the situation. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Sumita, is my energy changing? I feel light now, and any advice from me? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm getting, you need to go into even further, take it a step further, and that's having no regrets. Because that's the ticket to freedom, Samita. Having no regrets, even it wasn't the right thing, even you, in your opinion, lost time, even you are scared or whatever. Just let it be. It was fine. Charmaine, will I conceive within any of my next few? I don't do pregnancy or health or whatever questions on live. It's not allowed by live if you read the details. So please don't put them in my live because I will get the repercussions. But I do them private. So if you want, then please go to my bio. You can book a private reading with me straight away. I work every day via Teams, okay? I'm sorry, but that's TikTok, YouTube rules. I think TikTok rules, actually. Scorpio rising. Hello, Sasha. Why Bob is still nosy about my life? I'm confused. Of course, let's check, sweetie. Let's check. He's just bored, and it's like he doesn't know what to do with his time, so it's just like keeping up with you, want to know what you're up to. It's just him, like, instead of watching a Netflix, he's watching your socials. So because he knows you, so it's just interest. Just, yeah, it interests him. Hi, Sasha. Is it over for good between me and my ex? Let's check. I'm getting that. No, it's not over at all. It shouldn't. It could if you just leave him, but I don't see him. You just need to start relaxing about the situation you are in. It's like you're panicking. And I get that you're panicking because physically things doesn't look very well. And yeah, physically things are not looking well. You stop talking. So yeah, that's for sure that physically things are not looking well. But it's just a period. So you should actually relax now and give that person that space because they're just showing you what their needs are. So mirror that and see how it ends up. You never did that. You always went against that because that triggers old pain. And I know it's difficult to trust the process. So yeah, but just chill. What can you do about it? He does not communicating. People are making things because they're jealous about your relationship, so they're putting fear in your head. I mean, that's often with power couples. People get in between, and you both didn't stick together as glue. So that happens when things become weak and you are this power couple. People see possibilities and they create dust. So I wouldn't believe anything people say. I'm not seeing it in the cards till they yeah, that's what I mean, Tracy. That's also what I'm feeling. I don't know. I didn't know that, but it feels so solid. And I feel like you're an example and you don't throw that just away. I feel like it's just a hiccup. I feel like people are using it for their advantage. And I wouldn't, I would just relax and go with the flow. I think that that's the best you can do. I would not give up on 24 years if that feels so solid still and that all this noise. Yeah, I get that you're in pain, of course, and hearing those messages are really so painful because you're hesitant. I get that, but me personally, in energy, I'm not getting that to be like panicking or something in your case. So try just not to go mental and try to keep yourself busy and just don't like send too much energy that side because when you take primer focus on somebody, it can be like overwhelming for them, even they don't see you. And he's showing he needs a break. So I would just like find another project to like 100% commit to and be busy. And every time you think about him or your mind wanders, like snap out of it and see in a few days, you'll see that everything's going to be different because you're stuck in this kind of mindset, in this kind of energy, in this kind of setting, then people start feeding on that. That's actually mirroring you information that how you are going through this situation, it's not working for you. So maybe do it differently. And this anxiety comes from past trauma, and your brain is here to keep you physically safe. So they will just like want you to disconnect and move on and find somebody else and be happy again, because they think then we're happy here because he's hurting you, so he needs to go. But that doesn't work like that, because we are a physical, emotional, and spiritual person. So we need to connect with the heart, because we need balance. And often physical pain means that we're doing the right thing. So if we keep doing what our brain says and what we're scared of, nothing's going to change. Because if it was easy and it was the easy way, then you would do it automatically. Because fun things and happy things and things that we are thriving on, we'll never say no to. So this is just like a lesson for both of you. That's what I've got. So I hope that helps to relieve a bit of your pain, sweetie, because you really deserve happiness. It depends how you move on. Reconciliation is in the cards, but not if you start haunting him, not when you start believing and threatening him or getting angry with him with things you don't know that comes out of his mouth. So stop letting you get wind up by people who wants to break you apart. That's what I'm getting. I hope it helps. That's really the words coming out of my mouth from spirit for you. So I hope you have some peace with that, because you deserve it, Tracy. You really deserve it. Greetings, Shasha. I want to reach out to Ben. What would be his reaction? Love and one light. Let's see what his reaction will be today. He will be he will be like flabbergasted. Thank you for the like, love and one light. And he will be like, yeah, she really can't live without me, and he will feel like less guilty or something, like a reward. So if you want to give him that feeling, then please do so. Liz, will Eric calm down by tomorrow for his attitude improve with me? Okay, let's see. Mystic wishes. I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes, sweetie. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. This summer I'm live on Sunday, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you want to know the times or when I'm on different day live, please become a member of my TikTok message board, because that's the only place where I post when I'm go live. So please do so. If you want a mini free reading, then first name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want a 5-minute heartfelt message and be next on deck, then please go to my bio. First and second option in my link tree explains you how to get there. Okay, so if you still want a 5-minute heart message for sure, then get yourself in the next 10 minutes on my list, and you do that by going to my bio. That's my picture on TikTok, or the bar below on YouTube, and just go to my link tree and just read the instructions on the first and second option in my link tree. Okay, if you want a one-on-one with me, that's possible every day. Just go to my bio, just book them there in my coffee shop. They are via Teams, so that's how we do that. Or you can buy my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? It's a heartfelt guidance and practice book to help you get back to connection with your heart, understand spirituality, and get rid of all these things that are keeping you from being happy and 100% you. So think about that. Also available in all Amazon stores as Kindle version or as paperback. In the near future, I will start posting some educational kind of content on school. So I hope at that time you want to be part of that as well. So I'm busy with a lot of projects of education. So if you like that, then keep coming to my live, so I'll explain you more. I'm working on ideas that doesn't work on social media to post, but I found this platform cool, so probably I'm gonna use that and work on some like meditation courses, tarot courses, what they mean, the cards, how I read them. So you can, like when I'm off live, you can like pull a card of yourself. I want to work on different things, on self-help, on building, and I will make a course of my book. So if you want to follow that course, then please order my book so you can read that already and then take the course. That will be the flagship course of school. So that's how I see that, what I'm gonna do this winter. So you launch those classes, I will be oh, you're so kind, Mimi. Thank you for your support. So that's a bit what I'm doing. So please, if you're doing things, please let me know. I'm very, very happy to hear. But that's the vibe, because everybody's always like, how are you? I'm doing great, because I'm in the creator space. So when we're creators of our own life. So that's the direction I'm going. Last year I wrote my book and I published it. So that's the next step for me. I always told you I want to give classes, but I don't want to do like one-on-one anymore, because I do that already for a long time. So I want to start sharing it in a broader platform, and luckily school, I think, will be the platform to do so. So I'll keep you all posted on my lives. Great, because of personal readings, I'm now working on building a website. You're amazing. I'm so happy for you. Mimi, you're really on fire. I'm so proud of you. Mind and thinking about how to start another business, the coaching one. I'm so happy to hear that you have that vibe, girl, because you really, really, really deserve it. You can really like bring you back where you need to be. Samantha, what is your question, sweetie? You're next on deck. Samantha, where are you? Samantha, where are you, sweetie? Yeah, I can't read it. It didn't take it. They say no comments. So I don't know why, but it didn't like take it. Normally it's written on it, but it's not. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for your support for so many years. Thank you all, sweeties. You're so kind to me. So I don't have your question. I'm sorry, sweetie. It's not shown. That little field is empty. Yes, you have a great Sunday, sweetie Debbie. You deserve it. What do I know about my relationship with Letitia? What do I know? What you know about your relationship with Letitia, or what you need to know about your relationship with Letitia? Because I think that TikTok didn't put all the words in your comment field. So what do I need to know? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Let's see. Let's start. Okay. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, my sweetie? Okay. The first step that I'm getting that you need to know about this relationship is that you both see a future. And that's really important, because with the past and all the things, and that person with their past, you both are like complex people that went through a lot, and complex not in a bad thing, but like you're not naive, and that other person is not naive as well. So I'm getting that both of you are living a kind of life that you don't like have full control over that. So there's influences of other members on your personality, on your happiness, on your emotional being. Yes, she was there for me when my dad, but so nice. Yeah, I'm getting that. And normally I'm always saying you're the mother figure. I remember something like that in the past. I'm not seeing that at all now. So hey, congratulations that this person that you accepted to be part of your life is finally a grown-up. So I'm very, very proud of that. And good that you shaked off that karma, because that was really getting heavy, or you were on your own, and that's for sure, Samantha, you don't deserve that, because you're an amazing person. So what I'm picking up on is that you just need to realize that you both are not always on the best behaviors. That makes it difficult to connect further in the future, but knowing that you need to know it's not you to her or her to you are triggering that. It's the thing that are going the other worlds that you connected to your family, she's connected to hers, and they have an influence, and then sometimes it becomes a part of this connection. But I do see that both of you really want a future together. Only issue before it, the past, was her ex-girlfriend who kept getting involved. So probably with you it's the family, with her it's the girlfriend. But it's external, and you need to understand that when something external on your side that she has nothing to do but brings you in a bad mood or makes you tired, and the other one, it becomes their problem too, and the other way around as well. So what I'm picking up on is you need to both to realize that you both are going through stuff while you are trying to build something, and that makes life sometimes a bit more difficult. So I see a future together. I see that once you pass this difficult period that you both are in, probably her with her girlfriend, you with your family, and the passing of your dad, of course, that's really, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I do see that it's gonna move forward in a very successful way because I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So what I'm getting as most important at this moment to get to this Wheel of Fortune place that things magically, turns to magic again, is to be each other's friends, to have each other backs, to understand that you don't need to be number one and they don't need to be number one, but you both have each other's back. It's just having this friendship, being vulnerable, being open, and daring to explain what's going on and how you feel it. Not understand that when I explain something, she will know how I feel, because you don't know each other that well. So it's a great place again to learn to know each other in a deeper depth level by asking questions and not assuming. It's like, for example, if she would say something like, I'm terrified because my ex did, you shouldn't like think for her and think like, if an ex for me would do that, would I be terrified as well? No, you would have to ask her, why is it terrifying? What did happen in the past? Is it to do with mother issues, father issues? Well, and the same with that other person. They're not asking that question. So again, when you are annoyed or expecting some like grace from this person or whatever, you need to explain why. Because when you just tell them this is happening with me, so that's why I snapped, or that's why I didn't call you back, they don't get it, because they believe, okay, if that would happen to me, I would still call you back if you cared. But you need to explain why you didn't, because how you go through this when that happens to you. So this is about talking, being vulnerable, and explaining. That's so important, because at this moment we're just trying not to show the best version of ourselves. I'm feeling that this depth is not there yet. No, and you're asking this question, this person is not. So here is the place for you to give the example, because if you start communicating this way, the other person will mirror you. So just start understanding that you're two different people, that things are happening to both of you at this moment, and the only way to get to that Wheel of Fortune is by being more vulnerable and explaining what you're going through and how it affects you, and not assume that that person will know that. And the same with the other. When they explain you something, you need to ask how it affects them before you have an opinion about it. That's how I've got it for your 5 minutes. The card that I'm pulling, an oracle card on your reading, is sleep on it. So don't respond like straight away. Just like say something and then like rehash it and then come with a better response out of the information I just said. And if you need to like revisit, yes, reflection. If you need to revisit this reading, after my life, the whole life will be on my YouTube channel, so you can revisit all readings. Thank you so much. Somebody still wants a 5-minute heartfelt message. This is your last 10 minutes to get yourself on my list. So please go to my bio My link tree, first and second, explains you how to get there. If you want a mini first name and specific question, I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. My next live will be Wednesday. If you want to know all the details when I go live, then please become a TikTok member from my TikTok channel and from the board. If you want to revisit all readings that I do when I'm live, then please become a member of my YouTube channel. Just go to my bio, 6th option in my link tree. Okay, mini reads I choose at random, no guarantee, and there are minis. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, that's possible today still. Then get yourself on that list, and how, just go to my bio, 1st, 2nd option in my link tree. Saima, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Is there an unexpected surprise from my husband Daryl? Let's check, sweetie. I'm not saying that. I don't feel this person wanting to surprise you. So maybe you're reading this person not being like on board because they are like doing something behind your back. I just see that I just checked out. So I'm not seeing that. Nunu, is Dad mad at me for not sleeping and talking to Thomas the whole night? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. No, your dad thinks it's not a big deal. Saidas, is mom brainwashing him? I'm getting no. T, please, does my husband want me to conceive again, being long? I'm not giving any medical pregnancy or whatever questions on live. So if you want, then you need to book private because it's not allowed. It's in the guide rules of TikTok, okay? So please understand that. I can't change that. Otherwise, I get all these messages that I got before and they kick me out. So I'm unfortunately not able to do that live anymore. So if you want that, please book a one-on-one with me. You can find all information in my bio. Love and One Light. Can you check what would he say if I ask he stalks my socials? He will not react on that because he doesn't care. Then he'll just stalk somebody else. Kiara, will Juan reach out soon? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes, but he needs like to pump up the energy to do so. It's like he can't just like come from out of the blue. He needs to like man up a bit. Paige, may I have a message for finances, please? Let's check. Spirits are saying, hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining. That you are having these great ideas, but the problem is not everybody gets your ideas. So you need to like explain it in a more easy way. It's like your clients that you attract don't think or see things the same way you do. So it's like they don't get it. So financially, that's the problem here, that it's not flowing as it should or could. And that, I think that's why you need to take a break and start like take a step away from it, because you're in it, you invented it, you're like older. So for you it makes sense. But if you take a break and just leave it and start doing something else and you revisit what you are selling, maybe you'll understand that it doesn't make sense to everybody, and that maybe then you understand how to put it down that everybody understand. Happy Sunday to you too, sweetie. Mimi, any advice for work this week? Thank you for being my top 3 viewers, sweetie. You need to say everything loud. So it means that whatever you're saying, be sure that everybody hears it. So be present and know that the right people know it's coming from you. T, does my husband misses me romantically because I feel curious about it? Yes, you're visible, but that's all. I don't see any questions, sweetie. I'm getting that your husband for sure is not regretting anything. I don't know if that helps, but that's the only thing. I feel that this person is just like, at this moment, like toned out. Doesn't really have an opinion, doesn't really have an idea. It's just like, it is what it is. And then from that space, maybe start Like, no, I just have now. I don't have any questions. So you need to like put different words or put some like emojis in between. So yeah, that's what I've got. I don't get anything. Latifa, do my spirits help me with answering with the tarot I bought last week? Let's check. Yeah, they're saying you're good, you're doing your best, and what the knowledge you have, you're doing great. But if you want to grow, you need to get more knowledge. Hi, what ex Bob think of me? What your Bob thinks of you? It finally came through, sweetie. I'm getting that your ex wants you to have a great life and that you treat yourself amazing. He has like no regrets and he doesn't want any problems. He just wants you to be happy, but not with him. Yes, finally. I got you. Samita, Marco asked me to meet for dinner in August when he is visiting. Will it go well? Let's check. Yes, of course. You have this infinity kind of connection. Sweeties, I'm going to be, if you still want a 5-minute heartfelt message today during this live, then please go to my bio now and check out my first and second option in my link tree. Okay, if you want a mini first name and specific question, I choose them at random, no guarantee. I try to read as many as I can. My next live will be Wednesday. If you want to know which time and whatever, then please become a member of my TikTok board. Okay, I post there when I go live and what time. Hi, will my cousin Belle get married with him? Let's check. My pleasure, Nunu. Just, yeah, I think that at this moment, this person is just like sitting the storm because that's what people want or something. So it's going with the flow. So your cousin uh getting married to Tim, it's like it's in the cards or the people want that or there is an assumption that they should get married. So that person is just going with the storms. Will they bring it to the end? I don't know. But at this moment, it's a yes. Yeah. If nobody wakes them up or tell them there are other options or something, because they, with their mind, they can't get to another conclusion. Sophie, what John energy towards me? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. They don't think it's a big deal. They think it's all like la la bullshit. Yeah, they don't take you seriously or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Elaine, any chance of a promotion this year? Let's check. I'm getting no. Because you're not coming with something new, exciting. So you can get a promotion, but not as you're moving forward. So getting a promotion there, it's getting their attention by being unique or something. So whatever they're telling you to do, that's what they want. That's not what they're rewarding actually. So they're actually holding you back and you're doing your utmost to get a promotion. So it's really not on you. So don't take it personally, is what spirits are saying. But that's how to move forward. Hi, Shasha. Can you give me some clarity why Benito chose Itzel over me? Never got closure. Thank you, Barbie. They felt like it didn't vibe. They felt like you always like everything was an issue. Nothing was easy. My pleasure, Elaine. So yeah, they thought it was quite like tough and difficult. They believe being together with somebody should be even more easy, more fluid. Yeah, that's what they think. That's their opinion. Yeah, the reality it's not. So I get that it's very difficult for you to have closure. I believe that he believes it's easier because this woman or whatever he's with, that he spreads her love all the time. She accepts all the nitty-gritty, doesn't ask anything. And that's why he doesn't, she accepts everything. So why not be with somebody like that? It's easy. So he's not looking for the love of his life. He's not looking for happiness. He's not looking for somebody to challenge him and to be a better person. He's just looking for somewhere to put his head down and to do whatever he wants. So he's not a grown-up person. He just wants a second mother, and and that's her. And I get that for you, it's really annoying and frustrating because you'll never find closure with your brains because they're like really more than his brains, um, because there's no intellect answer to this situation. Because she mothers him better than you do, and that's it. And he was angry and asked him to for too much. I thought she was angry and asked him for too much. Yeah, at this moment not so. They hashed it out. I'm just reading this moment. That's where they're at this moment. So I don't know what happened in the past, but he's happy camper now. Christine, a general, please. Let's check. You need to smile more and be happy. Yes, totally. He's avoidant. Yeah. So probably it will clash again. But at this moment, he's happy camper. And I think it's gonna clash again because you can't just keep accepting everything, Barbie. You couldn't either. And you're already a saint. So that's why it doesn't make sense to you, because you are already a saint compared to a lot of, and you know you gave him slack on a lot and you wouldn't for somebody else. So maybe she can give him a bit more. So that's where we're at. Or it's like happy camper, like now, or it's a fuss, and that's life. That's how he is. And at this moment, everything is good again. So maybe it like opens up how your relationship with him was, and maybe that's copy what's going on there. But is there a reason? Is there logic to it? I don't think. Then just understand that that's his way of being, and you don't want to be with somebody like that. No, I'm thinking to partner with Thomas for an organization to open a school. Will he make a good partner? Okay, let's see, sweetie, what I'm picking up on this mini. Yes, I see that he's a good person because he speaks his truth, and sometimes these ideas don't align. No, but that's good because then you challenge each other and that makes the best. So you can both like be real, and that's the most important in a partnership. So I'm getting a yes. Do you think she puts any spell on him? Because reality is not like that. Let's check. I see that he realized. My pleasure. No. I see that he realized in the time that he's disconnected from you that he doesn't care so much anymore. So he became a different person. And why? I think that she said that he was doing so much for others and so on, and that it was not worth it, or people were taking advantage. So I'm not seeing a spiritual spell on this person. I'm seeing more that this person showed him a different reality, and he changed towards what she thought or her thoughts were. He adopted them, and he acts accordingly now. So yeah, so she had opinions, she had ideas, and he adopted them. Okay, what is the reason me finding my person keep changing to later? Do I need to learn something? Yeah, because you meeting a person will be a surprise, and you don't put yourself in a surprise mode because you're still like waiting before I find somebody, then I will. No, you just need to live your life as today as it is, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and that's just today because today matters. And then surprisingly you meet somebody, but now you live your life to be with somebody, or you put things on hold when it doesn't work. That's why you're jinxing your timeline. Meme, does Mbali really like me? Let's check. I'm getting that Mbali likes you when he wants to like somebody. I mean, when he likes you, but he can like unlike you in the next 2 minutes. I mean, this is a person that just does what they feel like and what they're very in the me. I don't know how to explain that, but that's the energy. When they like somebody, they like them, but if they don't, they don't. They are very, they don't please. They don't feel like need to do something against their wish. They feel like they're God and they're happy with themselves, and they feel like whatever they feel, that's the truth. So this is a person that you get like a lot of mixed feelings with, and sometimes like go, oh, I don't know anything, because it's like all over the place. Good trait to have. Yes, 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 that's for sure. I wish I could be like that. Like I am, like I, and if you are not doing what I feel or you're vibing not with me, it's your problem. I mean, it's an amazing, it's a good teacher for living in the now. 100%. I totally agree on that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I preach, girl. But yeah, you need to have like a lot of self-love to be like that, and he's mastering that, so he has a lot of love to give. But he loves himself more. I connect with him to learn that from. Yeah, yeah. Not romantic. No, romantically it's difficult. It's difficult, these kind of people, because yeah, they don't have this caring kind of thing. But they're great to hang around with, because when you hang around with them or when they want to meet you, you know it's coming from a good space. It's not an excuse. You can like understand, you know where you're at, you know how they think about you, because they're just straightforward. So I don't think that it's bad. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, sweeties, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna wish you a great, great Sunday and the beginning of the week. I'll be back on Wednesday. When, if you want to know when, then please become a member of my TikTok board. If you want to revisit your readings today, all of them, then please, once I'm off live, go to my sixth option and subscribe on my YouTube, because all my lives are on my YouTube, okay? So you can revisit your readings. If you want a one-on-one with me or private reading, you can find all the information in my bio, or a pre-record, that's possible as well. I wish you all the best, sweeties. You're amazing. You really, really appreciate you all being here on this beautiful Sunday. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube.